Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Oakland A's and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Severino gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have.
Out. 3.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder, Austin Stevens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Stevens brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they. Now in the box, Austin Stevens, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight.
Let's play ball.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Stevens is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Austin Stevens. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Let's play ball. Out.
Into the box, Austin Stevens. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Austin Stevens.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and the Brewers move out in front now, 3-2. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer.
That's ball 4. 3. Out. You're out. 3. Out. Out. 3. Out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Last strike now for Oakland. Hit in the air to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take the base. He's out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Oakland A's and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Brandon Woodruff will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series.
Out. You're out.
Standing in, Austin Stevens. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the left fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Stevens.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Come on, big guy.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Let's go now, one time.
The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Let's play ball.
So coming to the plate, Austin Stevens. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, let her
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Play ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Stevens. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Right here, let's go, kid.
Corey Ray would be next. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it goes.
On the first, and the Brewers are turned away as the... Now batting, Austin Stevens, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Gamble leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Play ball.
Your attention, please.
Leading off the inning, Robert Poisson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Robert Poisson.
The 3-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take the base. He's out. You're out. He's out.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Stevens. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Laureano patrolling center makes the...
Ball 4, take your base. Out.
Moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Milwaukee get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Derek Rodriguez. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Jordan Montgomery will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 7-0.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Now here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Right here, need you right here, kid.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it, 1-2. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down, 56 degrees here at first pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And there's one down now.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping in, Austin Stevens. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely.
Leave it right here one time, kid.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Let's play ball.
Now to the plate, Michael Busch.
Now
2 men on, 2
second
away
baseman.
here in the fourth.
Michael.
A 1-2 pitch.
Busch.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. At the plate, Austin Stevens. He singled his last time up.
Austin Stevens.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the
Let's play
changeup.
ball.
Ready for another chance? Austin Stevens. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's
The
go,
1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Popped him up. Chapman has room in foul territory, and that retires the side.
Play ball.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily...
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Oakland A's. Frankie Montas is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Austin Stevens. First pitch on its way. Third inning, no score to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Ready once again, Austin Stevens. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Matt Chapman.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Play ball.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here the runner for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Let's play ball. 3.
Striding into the box, Austin Stevens. He flew out in his last at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2.
Nope.
Hey, attaboy, nice eye.
The count is 1-2.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Play ball. 3.
Your attention, please.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Allen. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right
now. 3. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
Well, the man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance certainly was impactful. That earns him the Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Oakland A's.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 3. And there's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how Game 5 is begun. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
1-1.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he subtracts there. Now at the plate, Austin Stevens. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Popped him up. Chapman has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
What's the play ball?
Stepping into the box, Austin Stevens. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Milwaukee. Number 57, Garrett.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Stevens. First pitch of the at-bat, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
Ben Gamble.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up.
Come on, Fly, get out.
The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
What's the play ball? Out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The A's pulled ahead 3-2 in this World Series and are now just a single win away from a championship. Jesus Luzardo is the winning pitcher. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic. between the Oakland A's and the Milwaukee Brewers.
Let's play ball. 3. You're out.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Here comes the first pitch.
The left fielder.
No, that's
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Let it rip right here.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken, ball 3.
3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Once again a 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone.
Play ball.
Digging in, Austin Stevens. 0 for 1 here in the early
The
going.
left fielder. Austin.
That's
Fastball too high to start him out here.
Count
1-0.
Get your pitch right here.
Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Fastball right back to the mound.
Come on,
and he'll
get
flip
here,
on
get
to
here,
first
get
to
here.
record the out.
Let's play ball. Out. Out.
Digging in, Austin Stevens. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Austin.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Out. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take the base. You're out. He's out. 3. Out. Ball 4, take the base. Out. You're out. Out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. He's out. Out.
Your attention, please.
Settling in now, Austin Stevens. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strike.
That's ball 4. Out. 3.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around.
Play ball. 3. Out. 3.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Stevens. The winning run is at first base.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out.
Hey, I need you right here one time. Right guy, right place. Here we go.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone.
3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. He's out. You're out. 3.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
Here now is our